global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome back. Come 2027, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, have a lot to face, especially coming from the northern part of the country. Don't forget that fairly recently there had been this grapevine that he has sent out the likes of Shetima and other northern personnel who are in his cabinet to see how they can win back the support of the northerners, considering the fact that there have been a lot of hearsays here and there, and he's feeling very uncomfortable with it. But interestingly, those things that we had considered as grapevine are coming to play as the northerners are really out, to unseat him democratically come 2027. And the big question is, who is behind all of this? That's exactly what we are about to unveil in a jiffy. Now, according to the news, the League of Northern Democrats, LND, currently being led by the former governor of Kano State, Ibrahim Shekaru, had flagged off some moves to transform into a national platform in its bid to midwife a political system that will unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. Investigation by a Nigerian Tribune confirmed that the League, which originally started as a movement of like-minded northern political warhorses who are largely disenchanted with the governance model under President Tinubu, after their initial meeting, which succeeded in harnessing political bigwigs across the Northwest, the Northeast, and the North Central, it was learned that the group has resolved to expand its focus and engage southern political interests that would enable it to raise a formidable party that will unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. Sources inform the Nigerian Tribune that the plan is to expand the scope across the southern states, while a special focus will be placed on the southwest, the base of the incumbent president. It was further gathered that stakeholders in the group had calculated that unless a formidable pan-Nigerian political structure is put in place ahead of 2027, Tinubu would be too strong to contend with. A source also disclosed or close to the situation said of the thinking of the political bigwigs. He said with the president's control of the political structure, the ruling party, and the inroad he had made into the main opposition party, the People Democratic Party, it would be difficult to unseat him, but leaving him to continue would mean Nigeria would be enthroning hegemony that could detect the pace of its politics the way it likes. Went further to say that if we fought against military rule as a nation, the essence of that is to avoid the rule of one man. But Tinubu's firm hold on the political firmament may take us back into the danger of one-man rule. Former governor of Jigawa State, Alhaji Sule Lamido, had said in an interview on Saturday that Tinubu was already becoming an emperor who would be difficult to dislodge in 2027, a sentiment largely shared by enthusiasts of the LND. It was learned that the LND leadership had concluded plans to woo political figures from southern states in their determination to build a pan-Nigerian platform meant to wrestle the presidency from Tinubu come 2027. It was also gathered that a special force is being placed on the southwest given the zone voting strength and the propensity to ensure block vote. Tinubu's influence in the zone was also taken into consideration, with sources disclosing that the group would prefer to raise a candidate from the southwest to fight Tinubu. With the near collapse of the plot to lure ex-President Goodluck Jonathan into the presidential race due to the constitutional constraints that banned the vice president who succeeded his late boss from seeking office more than once, a condition Jonathan has fulfilled in 2011, it was learned that the group is looking towards raising a candidate from the southwest. This is quite interesting, I must say. Now, one of the most interesting things I love about this particular group of northern elites is the fact that they acknowledge the strength of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Whether we like it or yes, the strength of Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot be underestimated. I'm telling you the whole truth. And I don't know how he does it. He knows how to pick those who really mean business in politics, those who really want to leave an outstanding name in politics. He knows how to, figure them out and start making good use of them. And that's exactly what we are seeing currently in the country. For example, PDP, as far as any political analysts who will tell you that PDP will be a force to reckon with in 2027. That person is a big liar. Yeah, they have existed for 25 years. I think the only thing that can happen now, if they really want to do anything reasonable, is for them to join forces with other parties, and they have to change that name, PDP, so that the strength that some people have will be broken. For example, just like it has been rightly pointed out by this group, there is a lead way into PDP's heart. There is an arrow pathway that can move, Bola Tinubu's arrow straight into the heart of PDP, and that is via the instrumentation of one of their strongest. Nyesom Wike is in PDP, and he says he's not going anywhere. He knows what is going to happen if he walks away from the party. He wants to hold down PDP and ensure that the victory of Bola Tinubu cannot be stopped. I don't know what he's going to bring to the table or what the negotiation will look like, but Wike is one of the best players when you talk about Southern politics. He knows how to play it very well. Already we've seen what he has done thus far. He knows how to convince people to follow him. I don't know how he does it, but he really knows how to do it. So now that PDP is out, I think that's why this league of northern elites have decided to bring up, see how they can power, among themselves. But, the problem that we have right now is the fact that some greedy ones will still want to fight Southern presidency in Southern time. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. This is the time for Southerner. Instead of you to allow the Southerner to go, so that if you guys can push out things, you can win the heart of the people, you'll be going for a Northerner. Because I know very well that some of the greedy politicians, that we already know one of them, will never want to stand down. He will always, I must go. There's no way you can win. There is an unwritten constitution about shifting power. And it has it that when Northerners complete their 8 years, Southerners will also take over their 8 years. And it's been really agreed. And anytime that unwritten part of the constitution comes to bear, everybody is always weakened. Like right now, if Bola Tinubu finishes his tenure and gets another 4 years, there is no way Southerner can, try to dive, no matter how great you are in terms of ace party in solving the problem of Nigeria. Nobody will listen to you. So right now, I love the fact that they are shopping for a Southerner and from Southwest. But the big question is, who is that person that can stand Bola Tinubu? I know so well that the former vice president, will never attempt what he did last time. Because what he did last time was a pointer to the fact that, you have betrayed me. It was loud enough for everybody to, but somehow Bola Tinubu forgave him and, and still allow him to flow. No investigation is ongoing on anything and all of that. So I know so well that the former vice president, Yemi Osibanjo will never want to fall into the grip of Bola Tinubu again. Then the question is, who else can do the job in southern Nigeria? Okay, most people will point the former Senate president Saraki, that he can come in, but Saraki is from North Central, from Kwara State, so there is no way he can be brought in. Other people may be pointing at some of the former Osun State governor or former Ogun State governor, Ondo State governor, but however they are still shopping. But the big question is, can they kick Bola Tinubu, who was not on seat and he won? Now that he's on seat, can they kick him out? Let's see how it will play out. They have started their work. I think that the president is silently doing his own. Let's see if it will be possible at the end of the day. That's what we'd like to leave it. Let's be in a comment.